Dear friends, a very good morning. I take this opportunity to welcome all the participants and delegates to this very important topic, reviving construction industry in the post-COVID world, jointly organized by CIDC and the industry. We have all seen this unprecedented global pandemic striking us in early 2020 and bringing the global economic scenario towards standstill. The crisis, one of the largest since the Great Depression, impacted all countries, rich and poor, developed, undeveloped, and emerging economies. Millions of people have already been infected by this COVID crisis and across various geographies, and few lakhs have not survived to see the post COVID world. This has greatly impacted government fiscal situations. Companies have had to change their business models. Social issues of growing unemployment, reducing earnings, expenses on healthcare and social security, etc., have altered the buying behavior of consumers. Certain sectors like tourism, hospitality, airlines, etc., have been hit very hard. However, every such major disruption is an opportunity to bring about a change in business models, recast plans, revamp supply chains, develop new products to cater to a new emerging market. Innovation, adoption, and adaptation are key elements to look at the new normal. We have seen work from home, radical increase in digital intervention, use of technology to drive e commerce, use of digital platforms like Zoom and Microsoft Teams to connect globally, etc., have all grown in geometric proportions. Having seen this crisis, the construction sector has also witnessed some very challenging times. The sector saw crashing of the construction work on sites. In fact, the lockdown in March and April saw all construction activities coming to a standstill. Factories had to stop production, supply chains got stuck, huge inventory of unsold stocks, rising working capital, and a financial crisis being faced by the industry. The steep fall in the financial markets, which was witnessed, the stock markets crashed world over on the fears of uncertainty and financial crisis. The first 3 months were frightening, uncertain, and fearful. There was drastic reduction in spending, consumer behaviors. In fact, most people were, was seeing this gloomy situation, and they were wanting to curb all extra expenses to save for the future. However, after 3 months, that is after July end, August, certain green shoots were visible. And I think this was a result of the ability of human nature to adopt and adapt very fast. I think the first 3 months were basically adaptation and adoption of new techniques to survive and to work. Now, the cement and concrete industry has also been no exception. Like any other industry which was impacted, the cement and concrete industry also went through this gloomy situation. In March end, when the crisis struck, plants got stopped. There was huge inventory on road, on rails, especially of cement, and so that really created a panic situation because people were uncertain as to how what to do. But thanks to the very agile nature of mankind, I think everybody came together, put their heads together, and came out with solutions to really tide away this situation. Today morning, I have a panel of very distinguished and experienced experts from the cement and concrete world. We have Mr. S.V. Patil, who is the head of RMC Ready Mix Concrete and Key Accounts Business at UltraTech. Mr. Ramesh Joshi, who is the current president of the Ready Mix Concrete Association of India and also a senior vice president with UltraTech. He's been a pioneer with the Ready Mix Concrete division of UltraTech and been with this division for the past 20 years. We have Mr. Atul Desai, who is the executive director and CEO of RMC India, which is again a very large concrete company operating in India, pan-India operations. And we have Mr. A.K. Jain, who is well known in the field of concrete and cement technology. He has spent most of his time in the military engineering services and then later on with UltraTech as a consultant. I welcome all the panelists to today's discussion and I would request you to kindly take us through four major events which have happened. How has the cement and concrete industry come out of this gloomy situation? How will the cement and concrete sector be a strong partner to India's dream of a $5 trillion economy? The third question would be, what changes are we seeing in consumer demand and consumer behavior, new innovations, new products and technology, and the use of green cement, that is the increasing use of blended cement. And if you have to sum up the entire thing, what are the key learnings of this crisis, which will actually go a long way in really enabling other industries or other related construction sector people to see as to what all has happened in the cement and concrete world, and if there are any learnings which can be implemented or used by the other sectors. So on that, I would like to welcome the panelists and take this discussion forward. Thank you, and I hope all of you have a fantastic time in this conference. It's a great event, and I think it will give an opportunity for all of us to discuss what the future lies in store. Thank you.